dear presidents of federations who are here, and colleagues in football, before we proceed with the next item, allow me also make a few comments as a member association, but also as a candidate, if I'm allowed to proceed. First and foremost, to some of us, CECAFA is our World Cup, is our Africa Cup of Nations, because we don't get so many opportunities to compete at the highest level, at all levels. It is also true that in terms of football as a region, we are struggling to compete with the Southern Africa, with the North and West, because we have spent a lot of time doing a lot of politics instead of doing football. As we speak in the zone, there are only 3 or 4 countries that are doing the hosting of the competitions. The rest of the members participate, and others actually don't participate at all. We can come in front of the camera, we can come in front of the regulations, but football development is real. When you go on the pitch, it will be 90 minutes against players that are coming from zones that are playing football. Some of us, the countries we come from, we are measured by football, how much football you're playing, how your national teams and clubs are performing. So it becomes a challenge that as a zone, we get to a point.
Sorry, President. Sorry, President, excuse me. So I want to know, are you still competing, or because if you will go to the vote, I think as the law says you can't, because you can say you are doing the campaign and it's not allowed.
Mr. President, in the interest of unity, in the interest of going forward, you would have allowed me to make my submission. I'm not going to take a lot of time. And this is for the benefit of football. And I'll take the next few minutes and get to the point. As I conclude, I think it is very important that as a zone, we remember that the people we are representing who are not inside this room are actually looking at results of football and how our teams participate. But if that's not the objective, then we lose the focus and we are not talking to the people. Let me get to the question you're asking. When we were in Sudan, when we were in Juba, and I was a candidate, and we were in a situation like this, because we are 11 members, and we have very few members, and elections divide people. I decided to withdraw, and I had my brother Carrier continue unopposed as a member of the executive committee. When we come here, we have a situation that we are 3 candidates. Burundi decides to withdraw, we remain 2 candidates, and we have to divide our brothers to decide where to choose. For me, the choice would have been automatic, but by the mere fact that we are continuing to the ballot, I will choose not to continue with this election, because elections divide people. And at the end of the day, if you asked me, football should always win. In this situation, I see politics winning, but that's the choice as a zone that we make. So on that note, I want to conclude by saying that once again, for the good of football, I could win this election, but putting our brothers, and many have spoken to me this morning, to test, because we are all members, they are all our friends, simply because of elections, I will choose not to continue. However, as I conclude, there is a very big challenge that the president who is going to be declared, unopposed, according to the statutes, the same statutes cannot perform. And we'll come to that point. Thank you so much.
Merci beaucoup, cher Président. Je pense que je peux conclure avant de procéder